Hi, I'm making this video to introduce myself. My name is Jacob, and you're probably wondering, why does this guy have a flashlight on his head, wearing safety glasses, and shirt off in this beautiful weather? Well, first off, it's nice outside, so why am I gonna have a shirt on? I'm gonna get some sun. This light is so I can see into the engine bay of my truck that I'm trying to fix up, and I'm a safety freak, so yeah, I'm wearing safety goggles. You guys can pick on me for that all you want, but I love my eyesight. My name is Jacob. I live in a small town surrounded by potato fields. It's getting pretty busy nowadays. I would like to move out west one day. Today I'm doing the spark plugs in my Chevy, and I'm going to make a part list to make her brand new again. I moved out at 17. I've been blue collar my whole life. I'm doing concrete, framing, hardscape, landscape, machine operating, kind of just everything to make ends meet. But I currently work at a automotive manufacturing facility in their paint department, which has been great. I've been learning a lot, and I've always wanted to start something for myself. My goal is to document my life, my projects, and my new business ideas to make it as entertaining as possible for you guys. I have no idea what I'm doing, but isn't that what it's all about? This is my first video talking into a camera, and they always say the first time you do something is always going to be the worst. I bought this old half-ton pickup. It's a 1993 Chevy Silverado 1500. It's a 5.7 liter V8. I'm going to restore it to show everyone what I can do and what my dreams are. The dream is to one day have a vintage restoration shop, and to do that, I've started a professional mobile detailing business called the JM Power Company. To supplement income for a tow truck, use that as a stepping stone towards my dream. And to get my name out there, I've started a line of clothing aiming for high quality material and nothing but the most professional services for online orders and shipping. Accessories from sweaters, hats, car magnets, and custom design work to go on metal posters and a lot of other stuff like coffee mugs. I also do a lot of awesome projects. I go on tons of adventures. I put an outboard motor on my kayak for a portage adventure I've been planning, and having completely self-sustaining ecosystems in my home, from aquariums to terrariums. Please join me on my journey to achieve my dream of becoming a business owner and entrepreneur. So I've started off by making money through the detailing business, and we all know detailing goes so far in Canada. In the wintertime it's going to cut off since I'm doing it outside. So hopefully I'm going to make enough money from the detailing and from my merchandise to either put a plow truck on the road or a tow truck on the road, whatever I can do to make that money and ends meet. And from there we're going to keep going and keep going and keep going until I just get there. And I don't care what it takes. I'm done doing anything else, and I want to document it all. That was the whole point of this, and I'm really excited to show you guys what I can do, what I want to do, and my dream. Thank you, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this. It was nice meeting you all, and goodbye. I'm going to show you my truck in the next video, or maybe my aquarium, and maybe this custom-built transom that I built out of marine plywood, sailboat epoxy, and stainless steel hardware to go on my 14-foot fishing kayak to go pretty damn fast with an outboard motor. I also got a Mazda CX-5. I kind of want to make it off-road and engine swap it with like an old truck motor. But yeah, you know what? You guys are going to stick around for the ride. And it was nice meeting you all, and I'm signing out. Okay, so this is my Chevy. Sorry for the mess. That's my mom's pink kayak. My tools. I just bought this off of Facebook Marketplace. 20 bucks. So we're going to go over here. Look at the interior of this thing. You know, she's not too bad. You know, she's pretty sunburnt, but not too bad, honestly. She's in good shape. And yeah, we're gonna restore the shit out of this truck. We're gonna bring her back. Isn't that right, old girl? So right now I'm just marking off all the spark plug wires and the distributor cap, and I'm going to be slowly detailing this engine bay, cleaning it up, replacing old bolts, cleaning them up with a wire brush, and just basically fixing this old truck up. Right now I'm taking the spark plugs out, and I have to find dead center because I'm learning how to do that. So I took out the number 1 cylinder spark plug, which is right here, and that lines up with this one here. That's, if you look at the wiring diagram, that's for the first cylinder. So 1, and then that's for your 8th guy right here. That's number 8, the next one to it. But to find dead center, you find the compression stroke on the where your spark plug goes in. So what you want to do is hand crank the motor if you can, or crank it to make sure that this thing is at dead center. But I haven't done that before yet. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add up some rad fluid because this thing's fucking empty. And yeah, right now I'm taking the old spark plugs out, the AC Delcos, and the first one came out really nicely. The threads weren't too pretty. Here it is right here, actually. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll pop in another one below, but it's ugly as shit, not gonna lie. But the guy I bought it off of said to put new spark plugs in it, so yeah, I definitely should. So here we have the next one here. We're gonna get a little video in there. If anyone wants to let me know how to clean those out without putting anything inside the motor, I'm all ears. But for now, we're gonna clean the spark plug. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just gonna wipe the outside area of it just to get any stuck debris out of there, because I just don't want anything else in there. I want to just slowly clean this thing as much as possible. It's gonna take a lifetime. It's gonna take a lifetime. I know it, but it's okay because I have optimism, and all these guys, you know, on the internet, they've been pushing me to do this. I want to do this for myself. So yeah, I got these AC Delcos off of Rock Auto. I can put the link in the description below, but I always tend to just go with an old school hand screw, and I'll go in with my ratchet afterwards. I tend to avoid any type of impact tool unless I need to get a bolt out that has been in there forever and God has intended. But we're just gonna screw this guy back in. I didn't check the torque spec, but I don't really give a shit. It can't be too difficult. I've put spark plugs and everything else, just not too tight so she don't seize on me. Don't be a bitch. Okay. Spark plug number 2 done. Now I'm gonna do every other spark plug. Moving on to number 3 here. But what I also noticed is I'm gonna get these suckers replaced. And okay, so we're gonna get the third spark plug out here. I'm gonna just crawl in the engine bay here. Bear with me. Yeah, I know, the Nike slides, but hey, they don't scratch anything. So we're just gonna break this free. Oh, she comes loose. You know what? Kudos to the 3-in-1 oil that I used, because that shit works great. This is an old pickup and it was stored indoors, but fuck, these bolts are coming out like butter. Better than my 2014 Mazda. It's just nice to see someone took care of a vehicle like this for such some time. I am absolutely dripping sweat right now in this weather, though. I'm not used to this hot weather. And it's probably, what, only 22, maybe 25? I haven't checked. But we're down in here doing work, getting her done. should be able to get it out by hand now. Yeah, she's butter. But she doesn't look like butter. We're gonna get that replaced. These guys are pretty good. Can never go wrong with a good AC Delco. You know what? We have come a long way. This engine bay did start off covered in oil, but let me tell you, that oil preserved pretty much everything in this truck, so I can keep it indoors and have it just in a room for show, and then drive it whenever I want and take it to shows. But the whole plan is to just have this thing as my baby and clean her up, and then I'll also have other trucks in the future when I have the money, but this thing is just beautiful. I couldn't turn it down. So yeah, here you guys go. You know, I got the spark plug wires out. They're looking horrible, so I'm gonna replace those. I'm gonna replace that distributor cap and the distributor rotor inside. I'm gonna get a new air cleaner gasket, and we're gonna get an Edinburgh air cleaner on here, and basically blow out all of the debris and sand out all this rust, and then coat it with some sort of rust coat if I can find a good one. If you guys have any good options, you can drop them in the description below too. I'm all open to ideas, you know, like I'm learning just as much as you guys, and I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing. I may be helpful to somebody, but this is all I'm doing. Yeah, I'm doing the spark plugs, and I hope you all have a good day. So I've resulted in shoving a shop vac in the hole and sucking the shit out of it. It kind of works. Bear with me here. So this is the next spark plug down here. I sprayed it with some penetrant. We're gonna get it on there and just try and crank it off. Make it a little better grip on there. Guess I'll put you guys like up here or something on the brake fluid reservoir. Just gonna crack that open, yeah. That came off pretty nicely. Not gonna lie. Definitely gonna need a couple beers. Turns out the wake and bake and the whiskey coffee wasn't enough. So here we have spark plug number 2. Oh boy, she's ugly. Oh yeah, this one in the back, really bad. I don't know if I can get that to focus properly. So that's the back. That's the next one. That's the next one. All the way up to cylinder number 1. Probably looking the best. No, this isn't an old spark plug I pulled out of the motor. This is a brand new one that I had dropped in the bottom of the engine bay. And it took me a while to get out, as you can see by the look on my face. But yeah, as you could tell, I had a lot of fun, sarcastically. But yeah, Don't drop your spark plugs. Look out for your 10 mils.